Hey, everybody, good Sunday to you. Blessings. It's quite obvious to me, as a longtime Oaklander, that a lot of people, particularly those who are running for mayor and those who ran for mayor in the past and making a comment here and there about current events today, are not aware that Oakland has hate crime legislation. My longtime friend John Russo, who's enjoying life in Scotland right now, um, spearheaded Oakland's first hate crime legislation. That was way back in 2006. If you are threatened by someone or intimidated or harassed, you can file a claim. The violation fine is up to, no, not up to, it is $25,000. I asked a person I regarded as a friend, an Oakland mayoral candidate, Peter Liu, to stop making anti Semitic comments. My last name is Jewish. I am part Jewish. And even if I weren't, my behavior would be the same. When I was 6 years old, I defended our neighbor, or more accurately, my friend who's Polish next door, from Polish jokes. That wasn't something my mother taught me to do. That's something that came out of me, which I guess I did get from my mother since I'm from her, right? But I digress. As I called Peter and I specifically said to him, stop doing it. He wanted to offer a reason. I told him, I don't care what your reason is. And I asked him, why is it that you have to do things that hurt the feelings of other people? And then he says, and I said, there shouldn't be an excuse. Working to hurt the feelings of others, regardless of the reason, is never a good idea. Ever. I get that Peter is upset that there's another organization having an Oakland mayoral debate with only the council members. But as I've told anyone running and the public again and again and again, anyone can establish their own forum. If you know how to use the media, you can trump what anyone else does. Build your own media. I say that again and again and again. There are people who just insist on using the current systems without even bothering to try to learn basic programming. But I digress. What Peter did was wrong. In an email thread, I said I was going to have him arrested. I know that was harsh, but we have a hate crime law. And I remember when the hate crime law was established by my friend John. It was one of the proudest moments of my friendship with him. But beyond that, and far beyond that, it was done to address a specific set of problems that were threatening to damage the culture of Oakland. Someone had to take action. John Russo did. And it's in the spirit of the time and the action that Russo did that I call on the hate crime law to be enforced and respected. No one on the thread of that site that was owned by Jack Dorsey and created by the people whose party I was at bothered to mention Oakland's hate crime law. I'm reminding you, we have a hate crime law. Not the states. Oakland has its own hate crime law. I repeat, Oakland has its own hate crime law. We had a hate crime hotline that was maintained for a time, and hey, you know what? I think get the impression we let it go. Jeez. You can't keep your eye off the ball. You have to make people in Oakland behave by Oakland cultural rules. We do not tolerate hate. Oakland is a hate-free zone. I repeat, Oakland is a hate-free zone. If you don't like it, you have the freedom of moving. Subscribe to Zenny62 and bookmark oaklandnewsnowblog.com.